It's Astros baseball on the show. Next. Rogelio Armenteros, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
So striding forward now, Shervian Newton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Newton.
Plays at one here. No outs here.
Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mullins is there. One pitch, one out. Ready now, Tristan Casas. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Hey,
come on now. Here we go.
From the stretch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
One down.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball. 1-1.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
The 1-2.
Ball in.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground, maybe even give himself a shin burger.
And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
In now, DJ Stewart. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We've played an inning, still nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Trent Grisham. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Digging in, Luis Robert. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right here.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 left for Houston. We'll move to the bottom of the 3rd now, and now it'll be the catcher, Corey Lee.
The catcher, Corey.
First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
Hey, we got nobody.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately. And it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hit hard back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Alex Bregman is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Make a play, Field.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, and they get them both. So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Shervian Newton.
Newton.
2 down, 2 down.
He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Come on, guys.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Tristan Casas. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone into the upper deck. Tristan Casas has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, come on now.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Trent Grisham.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hey, no outs.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A ball and a strike now.
Plays it first now.
The 1-1 pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So digging in now, Luis Robert. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Here we go, boys.
A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
2-0.
Hey, we got one.
2-1 the count. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
At the plate, Kevin Biggio hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
He's set, and the pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Here we go right now, fellas.
Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. That finds the zone, a called strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
That's inside.
Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
The payoff pitch one more time, and he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Digging in, Jose Peraza flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Where's the first now?
And the screwball is in there, so he falls into a quick hole, 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Scooped up to second, but they throw it away. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Now batting. Catcher.
At the plate, Corey Lee, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Robert over at second. Peraza at first, 2 out in the inning. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, best stuff right here. Put him away.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They're up 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman.
The first baseman, Alex Bregman.
First offering on its way. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Way outside. 1-2.
Come on, guys.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Got
2
no one out
runs,
now.
5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Smoked on the ground left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Tristan Casas is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Hold up, right here.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Standing in now, DJ Stewart. And this will be fouled away. No hits to this point. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Fouled away. Now another 0-2.
Nope,
That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Trent Grisham. He went down on strikes last time up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field.
Got it, got it, got it.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors in. Standing in, Luis Robert. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
2-0 now.
Hey, no outs now.
And the pitch.
That's ball 3.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Miller is under this one. And he's got it for out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Kevin Biggio. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. And he fouls this one off.
1 out. You got 1. Here we go, guys.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 1 out, nobody on. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. And here's Jose Peraza. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
2 down now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit.
The catcher, number 35.
To the plate now, Corey Lee. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astros leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Cora gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 13, Nino.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
His stuff was electric here in this one, so there's no doubt in my mind he's deserving. Look at all the strikeouts on his line. Trust me, that's not easy to do, so he was pretty special today.
7 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 outs.
Late in the season and way up in the race, a team is reminded not to take its eye off the ball.
It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. A Labor Day matchup in store for you here between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Today, a matchup that could shape the playoff picture. The division's fiercest rivalry continues right after this. David Peterson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Number 8.
First delivery to him on the way. Number 8 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Hey, keep swinging that high.
As a look, now the pitch. Well, they let him swing away 3-0, but he can't catch up to the slider. 3-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 3-1 fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Big strikeout.
Big strikeout.
So coming to the plate, number 8.
Okay.
That's here, the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
Okay, Rookie of the Month.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Come on,
And he's really
man.
getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Fouled away. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Fastball well outside. And he fouls this one off.
Let her rip right here. Let's go.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Your pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised.
Now batting, number 8.
At the plate now, number 8, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that. Raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Guys, see it. Drive it right here.
The 0-2 home. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him.
Your attention, please.
You can't guess this,
Hitting to the
dude.
net. Number 2. Dominic.
Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Standing in, number 8. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch coming, here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now.
See it rip it up there.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Fargas is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Digging in to try it again, number 8. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
Come on, baby. Get your hits up. Stay through. Let's go.
Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there, 1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
I knew that was a
Pedro
ball.
Severino would be next.
Hey, get on for us here.
The 3-1 pitch.
Should have let him walk.
Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4. Now at the plate, Pedro Severino, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means 7-2 the final score this afternoon. Atlanta jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Number 69 earns the victory out of the
player has addressed about a troubling trend in his plate performance of late. A hitter lacking patience and discipline will be easily exposed by major league pitching.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Atlanta Braves. Max Fried gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Number 8 is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game has got to go away. They find themselves in a new series right now with a chance to redeem themselves.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat starting right now.
3-0 to him now. As a look, now the pitch. Might have got away with one there on 3-0 as he swings and misses at the cutter.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Stepping into the box, Austin Riley. The 0-2 home. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3 and the side is retired. Digging in now for the Yankees, Hanser Alberto.
The third baseman, Hanser Alberto.
Oh, third, 5. Over to Albies. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, number 8, and he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. From the belt, the pitch. Oh,
Come
and they're
on,
chopping
that
at that
cutter,
one. It's
boy.
Hey,
0-1.
let it fly
She's
up
so
there, huh?
goddamn slow.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Come on now, rip.
Now the 0-2.
Ball. 2012. 1-2
Come on
to
now,
count.
one time, right here. Come on, big guy. See it driving. See it driving.
Line drive to left.
You drove that one.
And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in 2 right there to give his team the lead. This looks like it's going to be a little bit back and forth. As a pitcher, how do you stop the bleeding?
Now, the one thing you have to do is just concentrate all you can to try to get that first hitter out of each inning. This has the makings like this is going to be one of those seesaw affairs.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Riley. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Riley.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on just 1 base hit. No. Next for New York, Luke Voigt. For his career in this matchup, he's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once.
Voigt.
Hey, come on, guys.
Ready on 1 and 2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Into the box now, number 8. He singled and drove home 2 his last time.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Hey, get your pitch up there and do something with it. Let's go.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
All right, one time, right here.
The 3-1. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Into the box, Austin Riley. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Digging in, William Contreras. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Torres at the bag. Onto the pitcher covering it first, and it's your text. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he up for it right here.
Oh, and he can't pick it up. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 8. And they're runners at the corners now. From the belt, the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get it done. Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score.